I'm not having one of my best mom days today. I still need to finish my thoughts on the last video I did. The video ended. I ran out of space. I don't even know. I have no, when it comes to technology, I know the bare minimum. And at that moment, at the beginning of the month, it was really life-changing for me, in a sense. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I have done a lot of processing on my own. I looked into finding a therapist. I have a $5,000 deductible. So that's not happening this year. And thankfully, we're at the end of the year, so I can look at getting a different insurance plan. I've been processing a lot. So there's a couple of things that are going on right now, processing the sexual trauma. I mean, that's one layer in itself. I'm also processing the relationship and looking at the relationship with my own mother, and my parents, for that matter, of not being protected by them. And just the relationship with my mother in general and how codependent it is, not so much on my part, but on hers. And with the work that I've been doing, realizing and identifying, so now I have like all these different components to work through, and it's just exhausting. But it's exciting because I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I feel like I'm getting to the root of why I'm so stuck. And actually this morning, as I was making coffee, I was thinking about, I don't even know what prompted it, but realizing I have been binge eating, which is something that started way back in my teens, and the binge eating turned into bulimia, and I had severe bulimia up until my mid-30s. And lately I've been calling myself out on it. Number one, hiding food, specifically Cheez-Its. I really make an effort to eat organic, whole foods, follow the Western price philosophy when it comes to foods, bone broth, really nourishing, dense foods. Cheez-Its is not on that plan. And in fact, I've never liked Cheez-Its until I became pregnant with my youngest son. And now when things get really bad, it's something that I crave. So I have been buying them and hiding them, and then eating like a lot of them, and then not being hungry for dinner. And then so I don't eat dinner, and then, or lunch or whatever it is, and then at 10 o'clock at night I start binging. Not just on Cheez-Its, but whatever's available. So I know that I'm stressed. So I've become very aware of that. And I was thinking of that this morning as I was making coffee, and not even 10 minutes later, there was this beautiful article that was written. I'll put the link below for it because I can't remember that. I know this person's first name is Sam. It talks about, it was more specifically about people pleasing and fawning, which is a form of the fight or flight response. The one that usually gets forgotten And, you either freeze, fight, or people please, or fawn. And one of the things that I've learned recently is, and more so, I think Mel Robbins is the one that brings this up, is that people pleasing in especially a domestic violence or a sexual abuse situation is not people pleasing. It is a survival mechanism. And when you get stuck in that loop, it becomes habit, and that's what I'm trying to break right now. And it's really exhausting, and it's really hard, but it's also very empowering. And it's very scary. It's really, really scary. Like, I've taken some pretty big steps in the last 2 weeks, and after the holidays, there's going to be some even bigger ones, some really hard conversations that I'm going to be having with people that aren't going to like it, but I'm going to do what's best for me. So yeah, I really wanted to share this article, which I'll link below. And, I actually printed it. It's by Sam Dillon Finch, and it's called People Pleasing Could Be a Result of Trauma. It's called Fawning, and here's how to recognize it. And I believe Sam has, I think this is, the website, which I think is Sam's blog or website, is called Let's Queer Things Up, which I think is brilliant. But it is definitely, it's a well thought out, well written article that explains so much. And it was just, I don't know, it was just a sign from the universe that I'm on the right track. And as hard as this healing process is and this journey is, and I sometimes want to give up and just be like, just let it be, just let it be. These are the reminders that I need. And, maybe you need a reminder in your healing journey. Let this be it. Let this video, I don't even know what this video is. It's just, I don't know, for me to check in and to gauge my progress. Because I'm doing okay. I have a retreat that I'm attending next week, which is a little controversial. And maybe I'll share my experience, maybe I won't. It's a little unconventional, but I'm excited because I don't want to have too many expectations, because I don't want to be disappointed, but I'm going to be with lovely people, so there won't be a disappointment. So I think I'll leave it there. I wish you many, many blessings. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're hurting, just remember you're not alone. You're never alone. And there are people that are willing to help, and all you have to do is reach out and, ask. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and these dark times only last a little bit, but you have to do the work. No one's going to save you. So with that, greatest blessings.